Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. We're so honored that you've joined us today. Thank you so much. We're in the midst of a study of James chapter 2, verses 14 through verse 26. And we're talking about the idea of works. And yesterday we looked at the idea you cannot define a word in isolation. What does the word fast mean? Well, it could mean to move quickly. It could mean to stand firm. It could mean that you are not eating. You see, but how do you know what I mean when I say fast? You have to see it in context. What about the word works? Well, there is the concept of meritorious works. And that's the idea over in Ephesians chapter 2, and really verses 1 through 9 there. But let's look at verse 8 and 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. We can't brag and say, well, I did this act of obedience and I saved myself. No. No one's going to save themselves in the sense of earning their salvation. What we can do is be obedient, and that's what God expects of us. As a matter of fact, God has extended His love to us, and He expects us to respond by loving Him. But what does it mean to love God? Well, John chapter 14, verse number 15, a very important verse. Jesus said, if you love me, now get this, John 14, 15, if you love me, keep my commandments. You see, those who teach that there is absolutely nothing for you to do to be saved, they don't realize Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. That's parallel to saying you don't even have to love Jesus. Listen to 1 John chapter 5, beginning at verse number 2. By this we know that we love the children of God when we love God and keep His commandments. Now get this. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome. Here, John's saying, this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments. And His commandments are not burdensome. He doesn't ask us to do things that we cannot do. But here again, you see the idea that faith and obedience must be wedded together. James talks about obedience in the sense of works. There is something we must do to be saved. We must love God. We must be obedient to Him. Join us again tomorrow for your daily 180.